Hi, beautiful yogi. How are you today? I hope you're having a beautiful day and welcome back to your yoga practice. So we're going to get right into it today because we've got a delicious practice for you. A few modifications, so obviously work with whatever you can do today. I actually tried this practice yesterday and again this morning, and my body has changed from what I could do yesterday to what I could do today. So just really listen, really understand that it's absolutely okay that your practice will change. Sometimes in the evening it's easier, sometimes in the morning it's a little bit trickier because we're a bit stiff. And it also depends on the time of the month for you. It also depends on your lifestyle, what you've been doing the day before. And also just depends on your mood as well, what's going on inside your body. Sometimes you need to be a little bit kinder to yourself. Sometimes you need to push yourself a little bit as well. So I leave it up to you. Take care of your own body, love yourself, do what you can to be the best that you can be. Okay, so let's just have a start at the top of your mat. I like to start by having a little balance. So just rocking back and forth on my feet, rocking left and right on my feet, and then taking a moment to centre myself. So I centre myself through my breath. Obviously we talk about the breath all the time. So I encourage you just to be for a few moments. Just to let go of anything that has happened today. Let go of anything that you've been thinking about and be really present on your mat. This is where you need to be right now. So focus on the breath. Draw the breath all the way down to the bottom parts of the lungs. Relax the shoulders. Soften the knees slightly. Engage the belly muscles. Engage the pelvic floor, the Mula Bandha we call it. And then just take a few moments. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. If your balance is okay. Soften your face. And just take a few moments. Think about what you would like this practice to be today. What you would like to get out of it. And just repeat this in your mind a few times. Focusing on relaxing the body, softening the knees, pulling in the belly, and softening the face. Now let's be here together for the next hour or so. I want you to look up towards the sky, so a gentle movement of the neck. And then down towards the ground. Come into the middle, look over one shoulder. Look over the other shoulder. And bring your face into the middle. Bring your hands to the sides. Again, think about your balance. Engage the core. Calm the mind. And prepare yourself. Stretch the hands up to the sky. Look up to the sky. Have a big in-breath. On the exhale, fold forwards from the knees all the way down. We're coming all the way back up again. Big breath in. And we're going all the way back down. Breathing out. You might want to breathe out through the mouth. Breathing in all the way up. Let's warm up that spine. Breathing out all the way down. This time stay down. Nod the head or shake the head if you need to get rid of any tension in your neck. Take a few moments to soften the spine towards the ground. If you need to, bend your knees and place your hand on the mat and step all the way back into a downward facing dog. Do a little bit of walking dog. So bend one knee and push the other heel towards the ground. Nice and slowly, it's walking. Swap over, bend the other knee, push the other heel towards the ground. And just keep swapping over. Having a nice stretch for the calves. warming up the knee joints. And coming into a normal downward facing dog. So press the heels down towards the ground. Engage the belly. Pull the tailbone towards the sky. Make sure the fingers are spread right out and you're pushing the fingertips into the mat. Look in between your hands. Take a few steps or one big step and come and stand at the front of your mat again. Have a nice forward fold. Come up to halfway. Taking some nice deep breaths in. I like to spread my toes out when I'm in mountain pose, Tadasana. Gives me lots of grounding. You might like to try this as well. And stretch up to the sky, big breath in. Come straight back down on the out breath. Hands to the ground, step back into your down dog. Do some walking dog again, really warming up all of the joints in your body. Stretching back into a normal downward facing dog. Look in between the hands, step both feet in between the hands and forward fold again. Come up halfway in the in-breath. Come up all the way on your next in-breath. And come all the way back down on the out-breath. One more time, stepping back into your downward facing dog. Do some walking dog. Normal downward facing dog. Look in between the hands, step both feet in between the hands, or jump if you want to. Forward fold. Feel the spine lengthening down towards the ground. Hang your head heavy. I'm just bringing my head up so my voice goes closer to you. So nice and relaxed, hang the head heavy. Come up halfway. Come up all the way, big breath in. This time just bring the hands down to the side of the body. We're going to interlock the fingers behind. We're going to pull the shoulder blades back. This might be enough for you today. Really opening up the chest. If you want to take it further, fold from the hips and bring the arms over. Nice soft neck, softness into the knees. Bring the arms back down towards your tailbone. Engage the belly. Come on up nice and slowly. Relax the hands. Have some shoulder rolls. Well done. So rolling the shoulders backwards, rolling the shoulders forwards. Hands up to the sky, big breath in. Fold all the way down. Beautiful. Step the right foot all the way back. Right heel down. Bring the hands to the knees. Check your alignment. The knees over the top of the heel. And it's following the alignment of the big toes. Keep the hands here if you need to, or bring the hands up and the palms together today. Try and swivel the hips as forwards as you can without letting that knee flop out to the side. Nice breaths. We're trying to push on the outside of that right foot. My foot likes to fold in after my 10-pound baby. So I need to remind myself all the time to lift my arches. I want you to bring your hands down to the heart center. Stay here for a few minutes. We're going to come down into a twist. So you might need to work into this, you might need to do this program a few times. Okay? We're going to bring the outside of the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Okay? So come on down, long, long, long. Outside of the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Keep that bend. Hands together into prayer and twist. Look up towards the sky if you can. Watch your breathing. Nice and soft. Come out of the twist. Lots of patience, lots of balance. Beautiful. Bring the hands up to the sky, back into the prayer. On your next out breath, bring the hands either side of the foot. Lift the back heel, bring the front foot back into plank. So as you know, plank can be done with the knees up or the knees down. It's your choice. Keep breathing. From here, we're all going to bring the knees down if you haven't already. We're going to bring our weight onto the left hand, the left knee, and the right hand comes up. My right foot has stretched out along the side of the mat. So just coming into a variation of side plank. If you're quite comfortable doing this side plank with the knee up, please do. With both knees up, I mean. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Okay, right hand comes down. Come back into your plank on the knees, or with the knees up. Building lots of strength, lots of heat today. Bottom back up into downward facing dog. Look in between the hands, step the right foot in between the hands. Left heel comes down. Bring the hands to the knees. Check your alignment, the knee over the heel, facing with the toes. Allow your hips to come forwards without spreading that knee out. And hands come up if you can with the hands together. Bringing your hands down to the heart center. Stay here if you don't want to do the twist. If you didn't do it on the other side, don't do it on this side. We need you balanced. If you did the twist on the other side, lean forwards as much as you possibly can. Bring the outside of the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Bring the hands together. Twist. Again, your gaze can come up to the sky. Keep breathing. Untwist your beautiful body, your beautiful spine. Concentrate so you don't lose focus. Stretch up to the sky with the hands. Let the hands come either side of that front foot. Lift the back heel. Bring the front foot back into plank, again on the knees or with the knees up, your choice. Now this time we're coming to the side plank with the pressure on the right hand. So bring the knees down, right knee stays on the ground, twist, lengthen the left hand up to the sky and stretch the right or the left foot back. Hands come down, stretch back into your plank. If you're getting sore wrists, come into a fist. Keep breathing. Bring the knees down and come back into a rest child's pose. So the bottom down towards the heels, the forehead towards the ground. If your forehead doesn't touch the ground, bring the hands underneath your forehead, just so there's no pressure on the back of your neck. Now your hands can be out in front, or they can be rested to the sides. You just choose what's best for you. So as we're resting here, understand that you won't be able to take a really deep breath. You'll have to keep the breath quite high into the chest. So just allow your body to be calm. Child's pose, a resting pose. Nice slow breaths in and out through the nose. Calm the mind. Calm the body. Remind yourself about the intention that you had at the beginning of your session. Realign with that intention, realign with the breath. Send some gratitude to yourself for being on the mat today. I know how challenging it is. I really do. I congratulate you. I'm very proud of you for getting on the mat today. Nice deep breaths. Send some love into your body. Take as much time as you need. And then gently pushing on the hands and coming on up. We're going to come onto the knees now. So if you've got dodgy knees, just double over your mat or bring a blanket underneath your mat. Okay? We're going to do a few camel poses, so you need to be careful of your lower back if you've got lower back issues. If you want to, can you see my feet? You can bring the heels up. If you have very good back flexibility, you can keep the heels down, feet down. Okay? So we're going to stretch back with the right hand and we're going to touch the right heel. So again, you can bring your heels up or keep them down, whatever you choose. So stretching back to the right heel and stretch the left arm up. Bring the shoulder blades together. Open up the belly, open up your chest. Soft, beautiful shoulders. Now you need to look up at the sky or forward. Please don't drop your neck back. There's no support for your neck in this pose. Just breathe. I remember finding this pose one of the hardest poses when I first started doing yoga. If you can't touch your heel, just bring your hand to the lower back. You will get there eventually. Bring both hands to the lower back. Help your body up. Take a few breaths. Relax. And then bring the left hand to the left heel. Right hand comes up to the sky. Relax the shoulders. Relax the shoulder blades together. Stretch. Open that belly. Stretch. Open your beautiful chest. And breathe. Bring both hands to the lower back. Come on up and then rest back in child's pose again. So a big stretch for the lower back. And while you're here, I want you to take some really big breaths in. Draw them as far down in towards the belly as you can and open up the lower back. So stretch the lower back, stretch the spine. Some deep breaths as much as you can in this pose. It's a little challenging. If you're finding it really difficult to breathe, bring the knees right out to the sides of your mat and the feet together. It just allows the breath to come lower into the belly or lower into the lungs, so the belly moves out. So take some big delicious breaths in here, stretch out your lower back. We always try to do a counter pose to a tricky pose. So this is your counter pose to the back bend. Stretching it out so we can gain the benefits of strengthening the muscles, but we can also have strong muscles but not tight muscles, strong flexible muscles. That's what it's all about. So taking a few more breaths in child's pose. We're going to press forwards with the hands. We're going to lift the bottom. We're going to tuck the toes. We're going to lift the knees and stretch back into your down dog. You're going to lift the right leg towards the back wall, coming into a one-legged dog. We're going to bring the right knee behind the right wrist and the foot out to the side. So we've done this pose a few times, but I'm going to just give you a little variation for it. Instead of bringing the foot forwards like we've been doing, I'd like you to actually tuck it in. This is a little bit more challenging because it's harder to balance. Okay, so we need to think about the balance coming from the middle part of your body. Rest down. Rest for a few moments. Bring your hands underneath your forehead if you need to. And gently coming on up. If you don't want to do this next pose, I suggest just staying down. What we're going to do is a big twist. I'll give you a few variations, you decide which one you want to do. We can either twist towards the outside foot, so the elbow down onto the ground. Hands together just like we did before, and twist towards the outside foot. Or for a challenge, you can bring the other way. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Ooh, I need to balance, focus. Hands together, twist. Your choice, you do what you want to do today. Incredibly good for your digestive system, any twist. Bringing into it this psoas stretch and a balance just makes it deliciously challenging. Come out of that pose. Nice and gently. Bring the hands to this, into your downward dog position. Tuck the back foot, lift the back knee, stretch back into your down dog. Take a few moments, take a few breaths. When you're ready, lift the left leg to the back wall. And then bring the left knee to the left wrist and the foot. Like I said, in the past videos we're bringing the foot out to the side. I want you to tuck it in now. Okay, a little bit more challenging. Fold forwards when you're ready. Stay there if that's what you need today. Otherwise, come on up, engage the belly. Think about which twist you did last time. Did you do the twist, hands together, towards the foot? Or did you do the twist away from the foot? So you choose which one you're going to do. I need to balance myself, so I need to do the twist away. So I'm lengthening my spine. I'm bringing my elbow to the outside of the knee. Hands together. Oh, balance, Victoria. Focus. Gently come out of that. Nice and balanced. Transition beautifully. Bring the hands to downward dog position. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, stretch back into your down dog once more. I like to do some running dog after I've come out of pigeon pose, so just do a little bit of running dog nice and slowly. And then look in between your hands and step the left foot in between the hands. We're going to come on up to the sides of the mat. Okay, we're going to bring our feet straight. The toes are going to come forwards. And we're going to try and bring our weight to the outside of the feet. Okay, all good? We're going to bring our hands to the back, once more, just like we did before. So tucking the hands to the back. Some of you might be able to bring the palms of the hands together. I find that incredibly difficult, but you might find it really easy, who knows. Push the shoulder blades together, drop the shoulders down, fold forwards from the hips. Arms come over if you can. Soften the thighs, soften the face. Little tiny bend in the knees. Bring the hands down towards the tailbone. Head comes up nice and slowly. Just softly, softly, softly. Unclasp your fingers. Give them a shake if you need to. Give a shoulder roll if you need to. And then bring the feet so they're at a 45-degree angle out and bend the knees. Coming into a goddess here. Hands into prayer position. Stay here if this is beautifully challenging for you today. We're going to have a little bit of a challenge. We're going to do the eagle arms. Okay, so try not to lean forwards too much. We're just nice and stable. One elbow comes over the top of the other elbow. Backs of the hands together or palms of the hands together and stretch the hands up to the sky. Relax down, stretch the arms out, come back, other elbow on top, backs of the hands together or palms of the hands, stretch up, keep breathing. Tuck the tailbone down, pull the pelvis in, nice strong pelvic floor muscles. Relax back down, open out, lift up, beautiful. Bring the feet in. Give them a flick out. You did a really good job. It's quite challenging staying still, isn't it? Okay, we're going to come down onto the mat, so just come and take a seat. I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together. Let's just take a moment. Did a really good job just then. Well done. So there's a few different steps to this next one. When you're ready, decide if you just want to leave your feet here, rest, relax the knees, open the hips, or you might like to bring your arms underneath your knees. And I'd like you to bring your fingers together, thumb and finger together. Maybe you'd like to bring one leg up. Maybe you'd like to bring the other leg up. Maybe you'd like to bring two up. I find this pose a very peaceful pose. Soften the face. See if you're clenching your teeth. Beautiful. Relax back down. Bring the hands out. Stretch the feet forwards. Bring the hands up to the sky. And have a nice lean forwards. Soften the knees, soften the elbows, soften the face. As you take a breath in, lengthen the spine. As you take a breath out, relax. Lengthen on the in-breath. Relax on the out-breath. Soften the eyes. Try to soften the thighs a little. Relax. And gently come on up on the in-breath. Grab your eye pillow. Relax back down. Bring a bolster underneath your knees. This is a bolster, if you haven't seen one. Bring that underneath your knees. And come and lie on your back for your Savasana. I'll guide you through the relaxation. Connect again with the breathing. Connect with the intention that you made at the beginning of your practice. Your practice is still continuing. This is a very, very important part of your practice, Savasana. Bringing your awareness inside your body. Follow the breath as it enters your nose. Feel the movement of the breath on the top lip as you exhale. Feel the movement of the breath as it comes inside the body, perhaps at the back of the throat. Feel the movement of the chest. And the out breath, just soften the chest a little. Feel the movement of the belly. And the out breath, soften the belly a little. Bringing your attention to the sides of the body. On the out breath, relax the sides of the chest, the waist. Perhaps you can feel the movement of your ribs at the back of your body. On the out breath, soften the shoulder blades. Soften the lower back towards the floor. Relax the shoulders, the upper arms, the lower arms. Feel how the joints are becoming heavy. The elbows, the wrists, the knuckles. Feel how the hips are becoming heavy as you relax the groin, the lower abdominal muscles. Allow the upper legs to soften, lower legs to soften. And again, feel the heaviness of the joints, the knees, the ankles, and relaxing the feet and the toes. Bringing your awareness back again to the face, relaxing the muscles in the face, the jaw, the cheeks, the muscles around your eyes, in between the eyebrows, the forehead, the scalp. Feel how heavy your head is. Feel how heavy your body is. And bringing your awareness just behind the eyebrows, in the middle of the eyebrows. Imagine that each thought is a cloud. Imagine that your mind is a beautiful, clear blue sky. The sky is never ending. The sky is open like your mind. If thoughts come inside, just allow them to float with the wind away. If you're able to stay here, just resting for as long as you can. If you need to get up, gently reawaken yourself. When you're ready to roll to the right hand side or the left if you're pregnant, rest there for a few moments. Gently come up, listen to the breath, set your intention and bring gratitude for yourself for being on your mat today.